North Sikkim, one of the least populous districts of the Indian state Sikkim, is undoubtedly the best place that you can spend some days in the close proximity to the nature. Previously, we visited the place in the month of April. Now again, we cannot resist ourselves to visit the place at the beginning of the winter season in late November. But this time, the scenery was totally different from the first time. And needless to say, this is absolutely breathtaking as you can see on screen. The waterfalls were gorgeous, the valleys were fresh and green. Weather was clear and bright. Mountain streams started freezing. They were partially filled with snow. People were enjoying themselves, taking selfies, riding yacht, and what more can be expected from a tour within a very little budget. Here is a fun-packed tour package to North Sikkim along with every details that you need prior to visit. Before we jump straight into the travel details, we would like to mention that the P Traveler helped us to organize this beautiful tour package, and we are moved with their plans and services. I will share the contact details of the P Traveler in the description box below so that you can also contact and enjoy the same or any kind of customized package as we did. Now, let's start the tour. Gangtok is the best city from where you have to start your North Sikkim trip. On the first day of our tour, we first reached NJP aka New Jalpaiguri railway station. From there, we took our reserved cab which was waiting at a car parking just outside the station and started moving towards Gangtok. It was approximately a 4-hour-long journey through the twisty mountain road with Himalayan forest covering both the sides of the mountain. At the entrance of the state Sikkim, you have to show your ID proof at the checkpost to get the necessary powers. We crossed the checkpost and went straight to the taxi stand of Gangtok from there. After reaching Gangtok, first checking to your hotel. In the afternoon, we walked around the local Lal market. You will find different types of shops here, starting from the cakes and cookies to street food and garments. Everything is available here. From here, we went to the famous MG Marg and spent some time there. MG Marg is at the heart of Gangtok city. This is a little smoke and vehicle-free area filled with numerous glittering shops and cafes. It is the ideal place to spend their leisure time to Gangtok. On the second day, early in the morning, start your journey towards North Sikkim. Our first destination was Lachung. We drove along the forest-covered mountain roads for around 50 minutes and then crossed an iron bridge to enter the North Sikkim district from Gangtok. Further moving for some time, after almost an hour, we first stopped at the Seven Sisters waterfall. As soon as you enter the falls area, the pristine beauty of the surroundings will fill your mind with peace and calmness. The beautiful cascade was in front of us, dropping from a high mountain top in stages. The sounds of the rolling water falling straight at the riverbed was mesmerizing. Lots of people were there, climbing down the rocks and getting close up to the riverbed. We went to the top viewpoint and got a gorgeous view of the falls and the surrounding greeneries. We stopped here for around 40 minutes. From here, we started towards our next stop, Naga Falls. On our way, we stopped a local viewpoint to observe the rolling green mountains. After 10 minutes break at this point, we went towards the lesser-known waterfalls of the region, Naga Waterfalls. We reached Naga Waterfalls after around an hour. Naga Waterfalls is wider than Seven Sister Waterfalls and also falling from a great height. The entire part of the falls is covered with huge boulder, giving it a unique view. The sound of the rolling waterfall over the rocks was really refreshing. Moving further from Naga Falls, we crossed a tunnel and came to Chungtham Dam. The dam is built at the confluence of the two glacial rivers Lachin and Lachun at this place where Tista River falls. A hydroelectric power project is created at this point. From here, we went to Lachung and stayed there overnight. On the third day morning, we started our sightseeing tour for the day. Our first destination was 0 Point. It was a 2-hour long journey. The road that leads us to 0 Point was unique in nature. If you travel along the road, you will initially see greeneries on both the sides of the road. But as you move closer to 0 Point, there the greeneries will start decreasing. And at 0 Point, there is little or no tree at all. The entire area is surrounded by huge mountains. Where you look, you will see huge rocks, big boulders, and Himalayan peak. At a distance covered with snow, there is a little stream flowing through the center of the area. As a time when we visited the place was the beginning of the winter. That stream was partially covered with the snow. People were enjoying themselves, playing with the snow, taking pictures. Some people busy roaming around. It was lots of fun and we enjoyed thoroughly. At the entrance, there were only 2 small shops, one selling momos, snacks and tea. At the other store, there were boiled chickpeas, tea, snacks and chocolates. In this cold weather, a cup of steaming tea with boiled chickpea tastes heavenly. Spending around an hour there, we moved towards Yangtham Valley. Yangtham Valley is the summer grazing field of the local animal. As you can see, this valley is surrounded by large green Himalayan mountains. Yes, the scenery is completely different from that of 0 Point. However, the 0 Point is not far apart. It's just an hour drive, and that's the uniqueness of the place. We saw the green valley, lots of prayer flags flowing in the air. People enjoying yak ride. There are lots of seating arrangement if you wish. You can sit here and enjoy the scenic beauty of the valley. But we prefer to go to the banks of the small stream. That's the most interesting area in the entire valley. We spent some time here. After completing our Yangtham Valley tour, we headed our next destination, Lachin. En route, we saw Vimnalar waterfalls. It is one of the tallest waterfalls of Sikkim. Due to its height, it is commonly known as Amitabh Bachchan waterfalls to the locals. In the evening, we reached Lachin and put up for the night there. On the 4th day of our tour, early in the morning, we started journey for the most beautiful as well as important place of the region, Gurdangba Lake. On our way, we first stopped at Kala Patthar. It's around 1 hour 40 minutes drive away from Lachin. Kala Patthar means black rock. This is a surreal place with breathtaking views. You cannot see a single glimpse of green here. The huge rocks covered with snow, Himalayan mountain peak and vast deserted land all are that you can see here. It is a relatively secluded place and it's like a cold desert. When we visited, we encountered few cows and few people who are busy enjoying the beauty of the place. Undoubtedly, it's unique, it's breathtaking and it's mesmerizing in its own way. Moving further ahead, we stopped at Thangu Valley. The road to Thangu Valley is a rustic twist in mountain road with sharp turn every now and then. The journey itself was a remarkable one. Thangu Valley is a quite deserted valley. You can see the small stream flowing between mountains several feet below. As this is winter, there is very little water in this stream. Crossing Thangu Valley, we moved towards Gurdangba Lake. The condition of the road in some path was not good. The path was covered with small pebbles and stones. However, this was the place where we saw that actual beauty of a cold desert. You can see it on screen now, how a cold desert looks. At the end of this route, there is the famous Gurdangma Lake. At a height of over 17,000 feet, Gurdangma Lake is one of the highest lakes in India. The lake is considered sacred among the Buddhist, Sikh and Hindus. Gurdangma Lake is named after Guru Padmasambhava, who visited here during 8th century. When we reached there, the sky was clear and the water of the lake was clear bright blue. The whole scene appeared heavenly to us. The snow-covered mountains visible at a distance added extra beauty to the environment. Above all, we are moved with the calmness of the place. The time we spent here will always remain with us as a precious one. We return to Gangtok from here. On the 5th day, we went to visit Baba Mandir, Songmo Lake and Nathula Pass from Gangtok. Around 56 km away from Gangtok, Baba Mandir is a prominent destination of East Sikkim. The place is close to Songmo Lake. This is a temple complex dedicated to Baba Harbhajan Singh, who was an Indian Army officer. This is the place where he died in an accident. There are 3 major buildings in this temple complex. First one is a main temple. At the back side, there is a souvenir shop and a cafeteria where you can enjoy coffee and snacks. From here, we visited Songmo Lake, located at an altitude of 12,310 feet. Songmo Lake is a high-altitude natural glacial lake. On the lake side, you can enjoy yak riding facility. There is also cafeteria called Alpine Cafeteria where you may enjoy tea and snacks. After Songmo Lake, we went to Nathula Pass. Nathula is a mountain pass that separates India from China. Due to some issues, we were unable to went inside the region. And that's why we stopped at the gate for some time and returned back to Gangtok from there. On the 6th day, we returned to NGP station for departure. In Gangtok, Lachin and Lachun, we stay at good hotels. The hotels were clean and well maintained. You can get good foods here and can get mountain view rooms. We thank to P Travelers to arrange the great hotels at these places, which are mostly remote. Moreover, people here are very nice and we enjoyed our stay very much. For package booking, please check the description box where I will share the contact details. If you love this, please like and share the video and let us know your opinion in the comment section. Your opinion means a lot to us.